Hello guys, it's me, Hugh. And as you probably already saw, I have been selected to be a part of the election for the Assembly of Champions. Now, first I have to say, I honestly did not expect that I would get that far, and I'm kind of surprised, I'm happy about it. But as someone in my position should probably do, I'm gonna do a little bit of a campaign video now and explain why you should vote for me instead of the other candidates, which I definitely think deserve this as well. Now, before I do that though, I definitely have to apologize for my microphone quality. I kind of downgraded my microphone when buying a new headset, and I'll try to keep this as neutral and as, well, good sounding as possible. With that out of the way, let's get started. I'm Hyuga. I'm an average Paladins player. I've been playing Paladins since December 2016. I have been making YouTube content since December 2017. I have been streaming since March 2018. My current subscriber count on YouTube, as you can see, is 18,600, and currently I have over 3,800 Twitch followers. Most people know me because of my two most clicked videos, which are my Strix montages, and in general people know me as one of the best Strix players in the world, which I still think is highly debatable. I have been playing Paladins competitively between April and June 2018, came as far as creating my own team and play in the Paladins PGS. Over my time playing in the Paladins Pro scene and also creating YouTube, I've came in contact with a lot of YouTubers and pros, most notably for me definitely Kami and Digidog. And looking into the future for me, I would like to at some point be able to do what I'm doing full time. But until then, I'm just gonna try to get YouTube content out and just increase my overall quality and bring montages and videos people enjoy to watch, as well as making interesting to watch and entertaining streams. One of the reasons you should definitely consider voting for me is I have the needed game knowledge. Now I know that is something that everyone could say, but I think it's pretty clear that since I've been playing this game for over 2 years at this point, I have been talking to a lot of people, and I know a lot of people that have a lot of game knowledge themselves. I definitely think I have the required game knowledge to bring this game into a good state again. I've been going through a lot of rough times and through a lot of the very good times. Now, since I started only playing in December 2016, I did not live through the closed alpha and closed beta days, but I was there when hypermobility meta was a thing, and I think we can all agree that hypermobility meta was the best thing that this game had to offer. I also lived through a lot of the rough times, most notably the mobility nerfs when mobility meta got hit hard. Essence and OB64. I was one of these people back in the day in OB64 that believed that through all of the community complaints and the shitty art that we had back in the day, and all the criticism that we gave Hyris back in the day, that they would do something about it. And it worked. OB67 was probably the day of relief for a lot of people, me included. And since that, the game went up again. It went into a positive direction, and I'm very glad about that. And then it went a little bit down again, with the, how we like to call it, the burst meta. And even though the burst meta is still very much in the game, it's not as explicit as it was, but it is still a thing. I want to give all I have and all I can, so the burst meta actually disappears. So Rain Day's sentence of, and finally an end to the burst meta! It's not just gonna be a sentence, but it's gonna be reality. Also very important for me is that the voice of the community gets finally heard upon. One of the most important aspects of a free-to-play game that evolves over time for me is just the community. You listen to the community and the game is gonna improve. And also important there is listen to the right part of the community. Casualizing a game like Paladins, I think, is one of the worst decisions you can do. And it already happened. You can see it with the mobility nerfs. I want to put the game into a state again where skill is the main requirement. Not some press the button and get something, but rather do this to get this, or do this but in this way. Talents that change a way a character plays or just require you to do something so you get something, I think is just the most interesting and most fun part about a talent. Just to give an example, I personally think that Life Exchange and Exaction are probably the best examples to how a playstyle can change, and as well with the new unauthorized use. I already spoke about it earlier, but I also want to bring back mobility. Mobility and the high TTK was something that made Paladins super unique back in the day, and also a deciding factor for me between Paladins and Overwatch. One of the reasons I disliked Overwatch back in the day is the low TTK and the honestly low requirement of skill, because if you can aim, well, yeah, press a button, bam, you dead. In Paladins, you actually required to have consistent aim, and you had to have good tracking to actually follow a character, because people could dash, fly, jump, anywhere. And that's exactly where I want to go again, because, and I made polls for that, people enjoyed this time the most. So that's definitely one of my highest goals. And finally, and I think the biggest one for a lot of people, bugs. We love them, we hate them, we have them every day, and we have them a lot. Bugs are probably one of the biggest topics in the game right now. And there are dedicated people that spend hours daily trying to replicate bugs so we know how to do them so we can report them. These people honestly deserve a little bit of a medal or something. And I want to work with these people together. I'm personally not good at it, you know, at breaking the game. But I want to work together with these people so we can get as many bugs out of this game as possible. We can get as many of them reported as possible so Hi-Rez has an easier time finding them so they can focus on fixing them. If you want someone that represents the PC community, that has game knowledge, knows the community for a while at this point, has a lot of connections and knows a lot of people that know stuff as well, and just wants to listen to the community and wants this game to succeed, then you should definitely consider voting for me. I am always open for suggestions and I'm always open for ideas of the community. If I get selected, people can definitely come to me, message me and just tell me what they have in mind. And obviously, I'll have to see if that's a reasonable thing, you know? I like how Kami said in his video, nerf Moji please, she's so OP. I have to overthink if you actually mean that. But in general, I'm an open individual, and I'm open to basically everything at this point, because I just want this game to succeed. And now, thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I could get you on my side. And without further ado, I'll end this video by saying, #vote for Hyu. Bye bye!